And here's the football museum to my left. It's a very strange looking building, very imposing. You can't miss it when you come to Manchester, but there's some sort of little festival on today. This is the football museum here, this huge building. Look at that. Oh yes, we're on our way back in. I absolutely love this place. I've been before, like I say, but yeah, we're back in now. Look, Manchester City Council. Let's find all the England stuff, 'cause there's a lot in here. Right, the Prem trophies over there, a little replica, but look, here we go. Still gleaming Euro 96 in pictures. They do have the Jules Rimet trophy in here as well, so I'm gonna try and say a little prayer next to that to hope they can bring this home as well. Look at that, Shearer all on the way in. We've got stuff about Euro 96. Who's this? Marcel Desailly at Euro 96. England against Switzerland, that is the opening game of the tournament. That is our Croatia for this year. Euro 96, look, that was the last time I guess the nation was really proud. I suppose the 2018 World Cup a little bit. I was living in Australia at the time, so this means a hell of a lot to me at the moment. We've got to this final. Oh, and here he is, the main man at the moment. Look, he's really come a long way since then, as Gazza consoles a distraught Southgate after his penalty miss. And here is that famous penalty miss. How much do you think that has affected him now? And maybe is that the reason that we've got to where we are? Gareth learning from his mistakes to be able to push England one further than they've gone in a very, very long time. But yeah, as we go around, we should be able to see more about England. And yeah, the Jules Rimet trophy as well. I've seen it before, but I want to see it again. Like I say, huge time to come and see it. This is what I need to see. The Jules Rimet. This is the World Cup trophy that England won. That is the medal there as well. Just there, you can see it. World Cup trophy and the medal and the shirt and the ball from when we last won our tournament. 2 days time from when I'm filming this, England will play in another final. But let me just say a little prayer next to the Jules Rimet. If that little prayer can just bring us any luck. But yeah, there she is, the Jules Rimet trophy. Will we one day see this cabinet also have another trophy in it, the Euros, which England play in just a few days? Let's just have a quick look at England's tournament history. I believe this is England's tournament history here. We didn't actually take part in the first 4 World Cups, I believe. I think it was till after the war that we first came into it. England made their World Cup debut in Brazil. There you go, yep, 1950. One day, will there be another one of these filled with Pickford and Southgate and Maguire? But look, Ramsey, Banks, Cohen, Jack Charlton, Bobby Moore, of course, Wilson, Styles, Nobby Styles, what a legend, Bobby Charlton, Alan Ball, Peters, Hunt, Sir Geoff Hurst scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final. Will we one day see another little cabinet like this with Harry Kane and with Southgate and with Pickford? I bloody hope so. Come on, England. Right, and from this whole section here, I can't believe how quiet it is today, but I'm loving it. From that section there, we move around here now to this timeline of England. This is exactly the kind of thing that I wanted to show you today. 1872, England play Scotland, the world's first official international football match. I've made a few videos about that before. I actually visited Hamilton Crescent where they played that just recently, actually. Then England win the home championship. 1950, first World Cup, as I mentioned. 53, Hungary become the first continental team to beat England at home, winning 6-3. 66, there we go. So yeah, just under 100 years or whatever until England won the World Cup. First officially recognised England's women's game, again against Scotland, there you go. Viv Anderson becomes the first black player to appear for a senior England team, 1978. England are runners-up in the first UEFA Women's European Championships. England reached World Cup semi-final but lose to penalties against West Germany in 1990. That, to me, being told a lot of stories about this kind of stuff and about England and stuff like that, that is just when England were at their most proud as a nation. We've never had that until kind of now. This is kind of what it feels like, and it must have been like then. Semi-final of the World Cup is huge, but the final of the Euros to me is even bigger. The FA takes over administration of women's football from the Women's Football Association, 93, 96 there he is again, Gareth, lost to Germany on penalties of course. Again, another proud time, the 90s there, but a little bit too early for me. I was only 2 at this point, so I have no recollection of any of that. England reached the final of the UEFA Women's Euros, lost 6-2 to Germany, unfortunately. 2009, England beat Germany to 3rd place at the Women's World Cup in Canada, 2015. This was a great time for the young stars who are all like now starting to appear in England's team. England win the men's under-20 and under-17 World Cups and under-19 championship, all in that time. Unbelievable. Look, there's Phil Foden. I believe that Dominic Calvert-Lewin was part of the under-20s maybe. I think this was the under-17s. There was a few others of the current squad who were involved in these wins. So the kind of winning fabric is starting to come through, not just to the full men's team, but throughout the youth teams as well. England reached World Cup semis, losing to Croatia 2018, but look, the future is bright, and hopefully they can fill this up soon with 2021. We won the Euros. Let's have a look at some of the older managers. Walter Winterbottom, Sir Alf Ramsey, of course, has won England the World Cup. Sir Bobby Robson, of course, a couple of sirs there. We can't have Sir Sven. I don't know if he'd have deserved it for what he done, but you can't have a Sir Sven, he's Swedish. But will Gareth become the next England manager to get knighted? I think even reaching the final is claims for a knighthood potentially, but yeah, just to be in the final is unbelievable. But if we win it, Gareth, I'm so sorry about anything bad I ever said about you, son. And I'm obviously not going to get tickets now for the game at Wembley, the final, which is in a couple of days from when I film this. Wembley is the cathedral of football, it is the capital of football, and it's the heart of football. From Pele, that quote. And here we have 2 original Wembley seats. If you look at some of the games that's hosted, the Stanley Matthews final, that is the 53 FA Cup final, 66 World Cup final, 68 European Cup final, 73 FA Cup final, 96 England-Scotland Euro, 96 England-Germany, and World Cup qualifier England-Germany as well. These seats were the originals from Wembley, and I have to sit in them. We even have Wembley turnstiles. This is one of the original 100 Wembley turnstiles put in 1923. Can you walk through them? No, they're stuck. I was going to walk through them. Doesn't look like I'll be walking through any Wembley turnstiles over the next few days, which is sad. Yeah, just had to take in a bit of England football culture before the final. Oh, please, Gareth. Can't stop thinking about it. Come on, boys. Here, David Seaman at the 2002 World Cup. This is one of the first football memories I ever have, not just tournament memories. I fell in love with football because of England playing at the 2002 World Cup as a young boy, and Seaman in this kit, iconic, absolutely iconic. If only we could have won something then, but makes it all the more special now. Probably the greatest English manager, never to be England manager, Brian Clough. Amazing that he never made it as England manager, but there you go. But yeah, it was the 2002 World Cup that got me into football, and that's why I just love tournament football so much. It's been ingrained in me as a kid. It's meant a lot to me when Liverpool have won stuff, don't get me wrong. I've been at games when Liverpool have won trophies, and it was huge. It felt like the biggest thing in the world to me. But as a nation, I've never felt the pride that kind of the team have given us, like right now, if you know what I mean. So yeah, to win something would just be, I couldn't even explain it, honestly. And we're into a new exhibition. This is the top floor, which I think they change from time to time. Last time I was in here, it was the football shirts exhibition in synergy with classic football shirts. But now it looks like it's the English Hall of Fame, which fits so nicely with not only what's going on at the moment, but this video also. And unbelievable to take a lot of this stuff in. Here are pioneers. Here's Lily Parr, one of the most famous women's players of all time. She really helped bring it forward. She was a hugely influential player in the most successful women's team of that era, benefiting from the growth of women's football during the First World War. Yeah, she pioneered international football in the 20s and the 30s, and I believe there's a statue of her in this place somewhere. Ebenezer Cobb-Morley, football the world over. It was a huge debt of gratitude to Ebenezer Cobb-Morley. I've never heard of him before, but the founder of the modern game. He convened the historic 1863 meeting of club representatives in London, at which the first laws of the game were drafted and the Football Association was established. Well, thank you, Ebenezer. What a geezer. Justin Fashanu, of course. Yeah, I believe he was one of the earliest men to come out as gay and be a footballer. Yeah, come out as gay while still a professional footballer in 1990. There are other goals of the season that rival Justin's, but to date, no other elite gay male player has felt able to publicly come out. Here he is, Sir Alf Ramsey, dedicated. Known by teammates as the General, Sir Alf Ramsey supplied the strategy, discipline and quiet passion to turn England into a team of World Cup winners. He had played through some of his country's biggest disappointments in the post-war years. He knew England would need a tactical plan and unbreakable team spirit to end their disappointing run in World Cups. He was the straight-talking and clear-thinking commander English football needed. Many of his World Cup stars believed it wouldn't have been possible without him. Now, how interesting is this to hear that he was a part of some of England's biggest disappointments, and he was also the one who knew how to come through those disappointments and guide England to where they deserve to be, at the top of international football. Very reminiscent to Gareth Southgate currently, obviously what he went through in 1996, missing the pen, and now, yeah, he's the man to try and lead us. Big Gareth. And I'm now walking through one of Manchester's many side streets to find my car. Gareth and the lads, best of luck for the final. Remember to put your score predictions in the comments section below. This is the biggest moment for me as a football fan of my country that I've ever had. Getting to the final, all we ever hear about is Bobby Moore 66, and now I feel like we've got Kane and Southgate who can write their own names into history. They already have brought it home. Although we keep saying it's coming home, please can we win and stuff, like, even if we lose in the final, for me it still already feels huge that we've even made it this far. Yeah, like I already say, it's home already in my eyes. Like, we've done so well to get to where we are, but yeah, if we can win it, then it's going to be huge. My next video will be from London. I'm still not sure where I'm going to be watching the game, but I'm going to find somewhere. I'm going to be in and around London, hopefully taking in the atmosphere, and if we win it, it's going to be mad. The vlog is going to be insane. So yeah, do make sure you subscribe, hit that like button on this video. Thank you so much for staying to the end. If you got this far, I'm guessing you liked it, so please hit that like button. Remember to put your Italy-England score predictions in the comment section below. I'm very nervous, I'm very tense. I kind of want the Euros to be over, but at the same time I never want it to end. It's kind of one of them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. There'll be some videos around my head right now for you to carry on watching. Please do click on one, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. The next vlog will be from the final, so yeah, like I say, please do subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the final vlog. Come on England, it's coming home.